Nikita Khrushchev, what was your goal as leader of the Soviet Union? My goal as leader of the Soviet Union was to further rebuild and protect our country. We couldn't afford another situation like World War II. What did you do to meet this goal? I sent a strong message saying that we wouldn't stand for other countries looking down on us. If someone was threatening us, we would retaliate. I increased the security for the Soviet Union, and a lot still needed to be rebuilt. A lot of change needed to happen. The Cuban Missile Crisis was a huge confrontation between you and the U.S. Why did you decide to place missiles in Cuba? We were completely outgunned by the United States. They were ahead of everyone in missile development, and we needed a way to combat them. And keeping our missiles in the Soviet Union wasn't an effective strategy. What else could you have done? A possible agreement could have been made between us and the United States, one that would have restricted missile use against each other. But that would have been taking away a major thing the United States had over us. So why would they have agreed to that? Or we could have put more into our missile development programs so we could catch up to the United States. Why did you decide to do what you did? With all the tension going on in Berlin, I felt we needed a fast way to show the United States we meant business. The US missiles were in range of us, but we had no missiles in range of their mainland. So we put them on Cuba to even things out. If they started launching missiles at us, we now had a way to start launching them back. Developing more advanced missiles could have taken months or even years. Do you think you made the right decision? In that situation, I think it was the only decision I could have made. The US had missiles in Italy and Turkey. It could have very easily thrown us into nuclear warfare. We did the same thing the US was doing to us, but they wouldn't have it. I think it showed the U.S. that they couldn't just walk all over us. What was the Warsaw Pact? The Warsaw Pact was our version of NATO. They had their alliance if we attacked them, so we decided to make the same thing in case they attacked us. We don't need another country walking all over the Soviet Union like in World War II. Now we have allies to come to our aid if someone tries to invade or attack us. Do you think it was necessary? Did we absolutely need it? Most likely not. But if the US had one, then why shouldn't we have an alliance as well? It wasn't as if we made it to attack people. We made it for defense, just like NATO was made. It wasn't directly affecting West Germany or the US. We were in dangerous times, and this provided security for all the countries involved. What happened in the 1960 U-2 incident? The United States had a spy plane flying over our territory, taking pictures of operations on our land. Why did you shoot the spy plane down? Why should they be flying spy planes over our country? I'm sure if we had spy planes in America taking pictures, they wouldn't like it too much either. They thought they could just stroll on in, but instead we shot the plane down and captured the pilot. This humiliated the United States a lot. Why did you do what you did? Well, first off, they shouldn't have spy planes in our territory anyway. Eisenhower lied about the purpose of the plane. I had proof. I had the pilot, and most of the plane was still intact. It served him right. He can't just come waltzing into other countries. Do you think you made the right decision by shooting it down? Of course. Any other country in this situation would have done the exact same thing. Sure, I could have let it pass or tried to tell Eisenhower not to fly in our territory. But what would that have shown the United States? That we won't do anything when people come snooping in our business. By publicly humiliating him and catching him in the middle of a big lie, it showed that we wouldn't stand for people thinking they could do whatever they want. We didn't want the U.S. coming back for more visits. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Khrushchev. You are very welcome.